A very interesting panel with distinguished members of the community of advanced therapies that have commercialized or soon to commercialize transformational therapy for patients in the cell and gene field. And here we discussed during that panel a very important topic of how can we accelerate the commercialization of these transformational therapies, in particular addressing aspects of the regulatory situation, the access to patients, manufacturing in particular there, as well as pricing and reimbursement, and the ability to deliver these therapies at a global scale in different parts of the world. So if I highlight the key learning from that panel, one on the regulatory was really to recognize that these transformational therapies, especially cell therapies like Kymriah or Tab-cel, which is Atara allogenic T-cell immunotherapy for PTLD, or other type of cell therapy, they are not only breakthrough therapies, and in most cases they got BTD type of status in the US, for the FDA, or PRIME designation in Europe, which is a similar type of designation for this type of breakthrough therapies. They have this type of status, but on top of that, they are also first in kind, especially when it relates to manufacturing and the CMC aspect of the regulatory process, because these are truly products that are really so innovative that regulatory agencies don't have yet an experience and the ability to set up guidance for this type of product. And it's really through the collaborative work between the companies that are bringing these therapies and the regulatory agencies that the path to approval could be clarified from a manufacturing and CMC point of view. There is no precedent in most cases, like there was no precedent when Kymriah was approved as the first CAR-T ever approved. There is no precedent today for allogenic cell therapy being approved by the FDA or the EMA. And we have really to work in a very collaborative and constructive way with the agencies to establish the key criteria, the critical criteria that are needed to support efficacy and safety benefit of these transformational therapies. Ultimately, this is backed by strong clinical data. And the reason we call them transformational is because we have data that shows that these are making a big difference for patients with serious disease, and indeed having sometimes a curative intent, which is really the aim of any type of therapies, to be able to cure a disease, whether it's a cancer or a genetic disease or an autoimmune disease, for example, where we are developing different type of transformational therapy right now.